Welcome back to another episode of Fix Your Boat. In this episode, we start by installing a new turnbuckle, which is replacing the roller furler at the front with a new forestay cable, which works with more sails. My friend Ernie and I had already installed the Staylock fitting at the top and attached it to the top of the mast a few weeks earlier. So here I am cutting the cable to length and attaching the bottom Staylock fitting and attaching it to the bottom part of the boat. The basic installation of a Staylock fitting is very simple. You first cut the cable to length, then open the outer ring of cables, as I'm doing right here. Insert a fitting into the middle, and then screw everything down using the two pieces of the fitting itself. When inserting the center spacer, you want to leave about a 1/8 gap between the end of the cable and the spacer. When wrapping it back down together, you need to make sure to keep all cables out of the groove that's on the inner fitting. Once the cable is wrapped clean and wrapped back down on itself, you then install the second part of the fitting to crimp everything together. Based on research of the various compression type fittings for cables, the Staylocks have the highest holding strength at 80% of the cable's total holding strength. Here I am rerouting the backstay sheet routing because the pulley has a double loop configuration, but the rope currently is only routed in a single loop method, so I am changing that here. This not only makes it much easier to pull the backstay down, but also allows me to pull it much farther down. I'm taking a quick release fitting off of the old roller furler because I do want everything to be quick release, at least everything that I'm going to be messing with often. Here I am lowering the mast because the last time that I raised the mast I smashed a power cable for the masthead lights, and that now needs to be repaired. Also, I am replacing the quick release fitting at the top of the mast with a permanent fitting, and I will use the quick release fitting at the bottom part of the forestay cable because that's the one that needs to be disconnected in order to lower the mast.
Cool. Alright, love you.
While raising the mast back up, I realized that the forestay cable is quite loose, so I spend some time adjusting everything and getting it to the point where it can be very tight when you pull in on the backstay cable. I also do a little bit of repair on the other turnbuckles. In this case, I noticed that a cotter pin is sticking way out so that it could easily catch on someone and cut them. So I twist it so that it's not as dangerous. And now with that last project done, before wanting to put the boat in the water, it's now time to start packing up all of my tools, removing any tools that are electrically powered, 120 volts. Obviously there is no 120 on this boat. And also packing away all of the spare parts so that we can actually move around and enjoy the boat. There is still a lot of work that needs to be done on the boat, but the rest of the work that needs to be done can be done while we are relaxing in a cove on the water. So here we are on a different day. I am taking care of Ava for the day, and so I have my little companion here working with me on the boat and showing off the new grill that we just picked up. This will be mounted on the back side of the boat, but we are waiting on a bracket to be mailed to us in order to do that. It does have feet on the grill, so you can set it on a table or a bench, but we do prefer to have it mounted on the back of the boat. Also, we picked up some battery tender solar panels, which will be wired up to the batteries and mounted up on the roof so that the batteries stay good while the boat is sitting in the marina. So here's a teaser for the next video. The boat is ready to go. The trailer is hooked up to the truck. The tires on the trailer have been checked for their pressure, and everything is ready. The boat will now be taken down to the marina and put in the slip that we have. Again, thank you very much for watching, and we hope to be giving you some more entertaining content here in the coming weeks.